Hey, welcome to another ICI instructional video. In this video, we're going to do a broccoli hollandaise. The first thing that we want to do for your broccoli hollandaise is that we are going to cut our broccoli into little florets that are going to be portioned for our plate, right? As you can see, I'm cutting the florets, but these, we don't want to throw this out. This could be done for a broccoli soup. This is our perfect. So this is usable trim that we're just going to put in here. The next thing that we want to do is we want to blanch. What is blanch? It's pretty much par cooking. We're going to cook halfway through our vegetable, all right? And then we're going to chuck them in ice water. What this is we're going to do for like 3 minutes. I'm going to start the process of my hollandaise sauce. The first process of my hollandaise sauce that I have to do is going to be a vinegar reduction. I have in here apple cider. I have in here cracked black peppercorns that I'm going to crack. All right? And I want to crack them just roughly so they can infuse most flavor, all right, into my reduction. Once I've done this, I'm going to add them into my reduction. So what I'm going to do now is I have 3 egg yolks. In your basic ratio for your hollandaise, you want 3 egg yolks to 6 to 8 ounces of clarified butter. All right? So I have my butter in here, but that's the last thing we're going to add. Right now, we're going to add in here a tablespoon of lemon and a teaspoon of water. And we're going to start whisking this really, really hard until you see this color is kind of vibrant yellow, until it's kind of like a pale yellow, but it doubles in volume. This is what's going to help us emulsify our butter and stabilize our hollandaise even further. All right? You can see how now the color has changed, all right, into a little pale yellow. Where we're gonna keep cooking this in here like 2 more minutes. I'm going to leave this in here for a little bit. I'm going to take this. All right. Look at that beautiful green color. And if I don't chuck them in ice water, what's going to happen is that this vibrant green color is going to start turning kind of like opaque. All right. And it's not going to look fresh at all in our recipe, okay, in our dish. So right now, I'm going to lower this temperature. I'm going to take advantage of this water to start doing my double boiler. So I'm going to take this out of here, squeeze all the water that I can out. And just before service, I am going to take this and I am going to just lightly saute them to reheat them before service, okay? Now, I have my reduction ready. I am going to put my reduction in here. All right? I'm going to use this saute later on. I'm going to leave this in here. And now what I'm going to do, on low to medium heat on a simmer, all right? Which on a simmer, which is like 180 degrees, we are going to start cooking our eggs, all right? This is also going to help our eggs to absorb our butter even further, all right? Let me put this over here so it could be on camera. If your water is too hot, you want to take it and continue for a few seconds and continue putting it in here. Why? Because if your water is too hot and you leave it in there without stirring it, you can start curdling your egg or just scrambling your eggs. So like I said, I take a little bit. When is it time to put the butter? We want to start adding our butter once these eggs are thick enough to start doing like a light ribbon. I'm gonna show you what that means in a little bit, all right? Our eggs are starting to thicken just a little bit, all right? Now, you can accelerate this process by having your water temperature a little higher. Instead of 180, you can go to 200 degrees. But you run the risk of scalding your eggs, all right? Or curling, or breaking your sauce. All right, guys, as you can see, my eggs have thickened it up. We do a light ribbon stage, meaning that when you put it, you can see the ribbon kind of stay in our eggs. And this is the perfect indication that we are ready for our clarified butter. Now, like I mentioned earlier in other videos, all right, to prevent your bowl from going all around, you can put a damp towel, all right, and start emulsifying slowly in a hair stream like. Add a little bit, wait until it absorbs, and keep adding this. And now what I'm gonna do while I finish my emulsion, I'm gonna take one pan. I'm gonna put it in there so you can start heating it up. All right, so we have finished now our emulsion. What we're gonna do now, all right, while we add our reduction, we're going to come in here. We're gonna add a little clarified butter to reheat our broccoli. Now you see how thick this is? It's no problem because we're gonna adjust it with our vinegar reduction. All right? We're gonna add in here our broccoli. All right? We are going to cook it lightly. And then, just to reheat it, we're gonna add a little salt and white pepper. And we are ready to go, guys. We have in here our hollandaise sauce. Our broccoli should be already cooked and reheated. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna come in here and just plate it nice and simple. Put all my florets next to each other, forming a little circle. Nice and beautiful like that, all right? And now what we gotta do is just drizzle our beautiful hollandaise on top, right? So we're gonna come in here. We're gonna drizzle it over there, nice and beautiful, all right? And to finish this beautiful dish, we are going to just add a little touch of salt. And that is our broccoli hollandaise, guys. Simple enough, all right?